Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm the opposition side. Here, I'm going to argue about the motion number 2. Bawaslu has already confirmed at least 12 names of former corruption inmates who will come back in the legislative elections next year. The election passed on the name. The election passed on the name while waiting for the Supreme Court's decisions to have a solid legal basis. However, a number of characters in Yogyakarta have suggested that they should not automatically pursue a legal side in the matter in Indonesia's free nationalizations. Civilized Indonesia at the Indonesian Islamic University campus of Yogyakarta on Wednesday. Madura al-Zawawi, Imron, Global Voices of a Deeply Famous Culture of Shame and Self-Esteem. Zawawi says in English, although the boat is good, there are many and strong rooms, but if it is useless, I won't be a passenger. According to him, it's proof that Indonesia's native culture forbids having a leader who is not a person of integrity. A man who has committed corruptions has dealt treacherously with both the nation and the land. Why chosen? While we still have clean people, this is the one we should accept as a leader, he explains. The most feared former judge MA of the corrupt, Dr. Atijo Alcosta, also claims that it is unacceptable for the re-election of former corrupt inmates for human rights reasons. That reason was strongly reputed by Arijo, since the ex-convicts had actually used his human rights at the first opportunity. On his way, he became corrupt and betrayed the people. That act deprived him of his rights. Arijato believes that it is universally accountable. The future of this nation, we must enlighten this nation of ours has a right to see the future of this country better. Free corruption do not settled again by those who have really betrayed the trust of the people. So, for Indonesia's better future, our nation is a great nation, and is designed to create a just and prosperous society, states Aritijo Alcosta. Arijo was known for his severity to meting out punishments for the corrupt. It was common knowledge that corrupt persons would not presume to persecute the Supreme Court if this man was likely the judge. Artijo also told the story. Many of the politicians tried to approach her through her extended family in East Java, but none of them were affected. Muslim scholars Professor Ajumardi Azra has an even stronger opinion. According to him, the former corrupt convict returning to the legislature will damage the integrity of the elections. He warns that the integrity of the elections is not only about administrative matters such as list of fixed voters or honest organizers, but also about those appointed by the election commission. Those conduct must be normally accountable. Once the election have broken its integrity, it will continue to be the case in the poll house. Then it would be necessary to see a good track record and integrity check. If the former corrupt becomes caleg, Indonesia will not be normally clean. We support election regulations. Otherwise, Our elections will be ruined. Our integrity, says Azumar di Azra. This leader believes that that way happens in the city is the best example of whether or not a corrupt ex-convict can return to public office without integrity, a good jacklock record and tried morals. One would not be able to contribute to the building of a nation. The corruption committed by former convicts, as corrupt is clear evidence that they have absolutely no commitment to build a nation. On the same occasion, former chairman of the Constitutional Court, Mahfud MD, admitted Indonesia had to pass a new law on the ban of corrupt ex-convicts, drugs and child sexual crimes to rerun as representatives of the people. The current mortgage policy is legally binding, but it is best to move forward with new and better legislations, says Mahfud. He also explained that regarding the Malang City DPRD case, Indonesia does not yet have a specific legal basis for its resolutions. The law of state government, says Mahfud, usually regulates things that are anti-cyclic, or at least those that are implemented under normal circumstances. The increations of 41 of the 45 members of DPRD in a region has never been imagined by anyone in Indonesia. So, it is not laid out as a legal basis for treatment. No rules. What if all DPRD members are arrested for corruption? Well, in this circumstance, it makes its way into state administration law. In the hand, there is such a thing as discretionary, where the Minister of the Interior or President, through the Minister of the Interior, takes on a temporary policy of doing business. Next time, it will be in order to decide what to do if every member of his DPRD is arrested and cannot appear as such in this poor man, said Mahfud. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.